Hello guys, I welcome you all to Engineers Academy. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it yet. Now we are going to solve this problem from Fundamental of Physics by Halliday and Resnick. So the problem says that spacing in this book was generally done in units of points and picas. Now 12 points is equal to 1 pica and 6 picas is equal to 1 inch. And it is said that if a figure was misplaced in the page proofs by 0.80 centimeter, what was the misplacement in picas and points? So it is given that 12 points is equal to 1 pica and 6 picas is equal to 1 inch. And as we know that 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. We need to have this conversion since the given data is in terms of centimeters. So we need to have the conversion from inches to centimeters. Now, first of all, we need to convert this 0.80 centimeter into picas and then to points. So the solution for part A is we are given that this is 0.80 centimeter. So this will be equal to 0.80 multiplied by some fraction. So this is 0.80 centimeter. Let me write it with the units. 0.80 centimeter. Now we want to cancel out this centimeter, so we need to have centimeter in the denominator, right? So I will write centimeter, and then we want to convert it into picas. So first of all, we have the conversion between inches and centimeter. So we can write that this is inch by centimeter. So now we know that 1 inch is 2.54 centimeter. So by doing this, centimeter will cancel out. Now we want to cancel out inches since we want to convert this into picas, and we know that 1 inch is equal to 6 picas. So again we need to multiply by one another fraction, and now in the denominator, since we want to cancel out this inches, so we need to write inches in the denominator here. So I will write inches, and then in the numerator I will write picas. So now we know that 1 inch is equal to 6 picas, so I will write 1 in the denominator and 6 in the numerator. So now this will cancel out and inches will cancel out, and we will have this 0.80 centimeter in terms of picas. So now this is, we can write that this is 0.80 into 1 divided by 2.54 multiplied by 6 divided by 1. So now let's multiply this. This is 0.80 multiplied by 1 divided by 2.54 multiplied by 6 divided by 1 is 6. So this gives us 1.889. So since the given data, this given data is in terms of two significant figures, so we need to have the answer in two significant figures as well. So this is 0.889. so in terms of two significant figures, we can say that this is approximately 1.90 picas. So this is in terms of picas. So we are left with this units. So 0.80 centimeter is equal to 1.90 picas. Now in the second part, we need to convert this 0.80 centimeter into points. So now we can write that for part B, 0.80 centimeter is equal to 1.90 picas. And now we need to cancel out this picas, so we need to multiply it by a fraction, and in the denominator we need to have this picas. And then since we want to convert this into points, so we need to write the conversion between picas and points. So in the numerator I will write points. Now in this data we are given that 12 points is equal to 1 pica. So we will write that 12 is equal to 1 pica. Now picas will cancel out and we will be left with points, and this will be 1.90. Let me write that this is 1.90 into 12. So 1.90 into 12. This gives us 22.8, but we need to write it in terms of two significant figures. So in terms of two significant figures, it is approximately equal to 23 points. This is points. We are left with the unit of points. So 0.80 centimeter is equal to 1.90 picas, and 0.80 centimeter is equal to 23 points. So this is the solution of this problem 4 from Fundamental of Physics. Now the next problem is problem 5, and it says that horses are to race over a certain English meadow for a distance of 4.0 furlongs. What is the race distance in rods and in chains? And it is the conversion factors are given. 1 furlong is equal to 201.168 meters. This is 1 rod equal to this meters, and 1 chain equals to this much meters. So now the solution for part A is we need to convert it in the 4.0 furlongs into rods. So we are given that 4.0 furlongs, this will be equal to 4.0 furlongs, multiply it by a fraction, and in the denominator, since we want to cancel out this furlong, so we need to have furlong in the denominator. So I will write again furlongs, and then we want to convert it into rod, and in terms of rod we have the conversion in terms of meters and rod. We have rod into meters, and we are given furlong in terms of meter. So I will write in the numerator, I will write as meter, since we have the conversion between furlong and meter. So now 1 furlong is equal to 201.168 meters. So this furlongs will cancel out. Now we need to have this furlongs in terms of rods, so we need to multiply it by one another fraction, and in that fraction we want to cancel out this meters. So now in the denominator we need to have the meter units, and in the numerator we need to have this rod, since we have the conversion between the rod and meter. So I will write rod in the numerator. So now 1 rod is equal to 5.0292 meter. So now meter will cancel out and we will have the answer in rods. So this is 4.0 into 201.168 divided by 1, multiply by 1 divided by 5.0292, and we are left with rods. So now let's multiply this. This is 4 multiplied by 201.168 divided by 1, multiply by 1 divided by 5.0292. So this gives us 160. So this is 4 furlongs is equal to 160 rods. So this is 4.0 furlongs. Now in the second part we need to convert this 4.0 furlongs to chains. So again in part B, 4.0 furlongs, this is equal to 4.0 furlongs multiply by, again we need to cancel out this furlongs, so we need to have furlong in the denominator. So this is furlongs, and we have the conversion between furlong and meter, so in the numerator I will write meters. Now again 1 furlong is equal to 201.168 meters. So furlongs will cancel out, and we want to have this furlongs in terms of chains. So again we need to multiply this whole with another fraction, and that fraction will be the conversion between chains and meters. And again we want to cancel out meters, so we need to have meters in the denominator and chains in the numerator. So now one chain is equal to 20.117. So one chain is equal to 20.117 meters. So meter will cancel out. So this is 4.0 multiplied by 201.168 divided by 1. So 201.168 divided by 1 will give us 201.168 multiplied by 1 divided by 20.117, and ultimately we will get this in chains. So this is 4 multiplied by 201.168 multiplied by 1 divided by 20.117. So this is 39.9, so it is approximately equal to 40 chains. So this is 4.0 furlongs is equal to 40 chains. So this is the solution of these two problems related to the unit conversions in length. I hope this will help you in your learning. Do subscribe Engineers Academy for the solution of such more problems from Fundamentals of Physics by Resnick Halliday.